What's up, people? What's up? What's going on? We back. We back. We back. Hey. Yes, we got some Slym Goddi for you. This is going to be my theme song. I think this is going to be the show's theme song because this is not my show. This is the Mad Pop podcast. So you never know who you're going to see on here. But today you see me, Queen Muhammad. Yes. And welcome. Yes. It's been a crazy week. Oh. But we got good news. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. Yes. This is Slym Goddi for the kill. You can check him out. Mad Pop Records. He got something new coming out for you this year from VA, Virginia. Yes, and it's just so it's just so funny. Hold on, this is my song. You gotta check out this video. The video is on maddpop.com. If you go to maddpop.com, you can see the video, and it's so cool because I pay homage to the Ghetto Boys. My mom's playing tricks on me, so I love that song. And well, I'm not gonna lie, because when I was a child, that song scared the hell out of me. I was scared to watch that video, and just the characters that Slym has is such a cool video. So you can check that out on maddpop.com. But yeah, that Ghetto Boys song back in the day, that was, I think that was a little bit too scary for me. Yes, but big up to them. That was an amazing group, and the men in that group, pioneers. Wow. But welcome to the Mad Pop podcast. We have a lot to get into today. A few things I want to talk about. I did receive some letters, and all of the people who support us, I appreciate your letters. I appreciate your support. Because in the first video, and me, I'm not really a superficial type of person. Like I really don't care what people say or think. But I had a mesh type of shirt on, and people were asking me about my scar. And I know I mentioned in another video, I don't know which one, but yeah, my son was actually born on a reality TV show called Birthday. And that was I'm not going to go too far into this because this is not what the topic is about today. But he was born on a show called Birthday, and I was having a lot of complications with that pregnancy. And because of those complications, that's like the only one I had. And I thank, God for the blessings and everything. But it was a complicated pregnancy because, as women know, I'm not even going to say African American women, people know, because it could be in anybody, but prominently in African American communities, women get fibroids, and I had fibroids very bad, and they grew all on different parts and places, uterus, blah 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 blah, and they discovered one, but come to find out I was pregnant as well. So it just, for them to remove the cyst, which is the fibroid, they had to do like because when you're pregnant, they don't want you to go into any type of CAT scans or anything that can harm the baby. Especially, I was only like 6 weeks pregnant, so it was like too. It was they don't like to do too much within that first trimester, and so they just had to do exploratory type of surgery, top to bottom, you know. But I think everybody that reached out, now you can go Google that show. I can probably find out the episode name. I have all that stuff, and I love. They used to rerun. It came on Discovery Health Network channel, and that channel was actually bought out by Oprah's network, and the actual show got switched to TLC. So it would rerun like every year. They would rerun, not just it was a whole show. So it was a series like of women giving. I know people remember this show back in the day. You know, people would give birth on TV, and then, yeah, I was one of those people who gave birth on TV. You know, so I wasn't camera ready at that time. They just kind of the producers. I had no knowledge of this. I don't know about anybody's else's experience, but I had no knowledge of this the entire time throughout my entire pregnancy. But I was in the hospital, you know, because with a C-section, I had to get a C-section because with all that scarring and everything, that would have been too much. Because I had to have the surgery while I was 6 weeks pregnant, you know, and thank goodness that I carried the baby to term, but that was very scary. You know, so that's what the whole episode was about. You know, those episodes were about complications, or whatever, some type of story, whether it was a woman having triplets or something. It was always a specific topic for each episode, and my episode was uterine fibroids, and it was an experience. It taught me a lot. I was not camera ready at that time. You know, like now when they came to the house for the follow-up, now I had my makeup on and everything, but you know, at the hospital you got your boobs out, you looking a mess, hair wig to the side. You know, I wasn't like these people that's already on TV that know and they can get glammed up, and you know, no, I had no knowledge of that I was going to be on the show. I wish I did. You know, I would have been a little bit more prepared, and my family would have been too. They kind of like, what did you sign us up for? Because it was my mom and my sister that came with me to deliver. You know, the father and my son's father and I weren't together, and which was fine because going through all those complications, that was not even on my mind. You know, I'm just like, please let me, you know, carry this baby to term. You know, like I can't believe that this is happening to me, and so that was my whole thought process throughout the entire pregnancy. Like, you know, let me rest. You know, you're on bed rest. You're not supposed to be stressed out. I wasn't thinking about nobody but my child. Okay, that's just it. Okay, so it was my mother and my sister that came to in the hospital, and they had said, oh, we're going to go down to the cafeteria. We're going to get some food or whatever. Do you want anything? Blah, blah, blah. I can't even remember every detail. But while they were away, the producers came in, and I signed the paperwork. They came back with their little apples and sandwiches and stuff. Like, what the heck what you sign us up for? Like, we all was looking jacked. I mean, we had scarves on our heads, wigs cocked to the side. You know what I'm saying? So, but when they came to do that little follow-up, they actually came to the house to check on, you know, my son, he was about like a month. He was cute. We all had our makeup on and everything. So you can check that episode out. You can check that. I'm pretty sure if you Google deep enough, you'll be able to find birthday. It was an episode about, I'll get the details. I'll get the actual details of the the episode number. You'll be able to, in the title. Every episode, every show, episodes have titles. So I'll get that for you guys because I love watching. They used to play it all the time. They stopped rerunning it, or so I haven't Googled. I mean, not Googled, searched on the cable to find it. But you could always find it, especially around the holidays. Starting from October to the beginning of the year, they will always run those series on, like, it switched from, like I said, Discovery Network, which was bought out by Oprah and them, to TLC. And, because, at that time, they were having a lot of shows with Mother. I don't know what they have now, but at that time, the K+8 and all those other shows were out. So it kind of switched over to that network. And, I don't know how long they played them. I know it's been about 3 or 4 years where I haven't seen. I mean, we're older. The kids are older. How long are we going to be showing those episodes? But, I mean, if it's nothing like that today, it's still relevant. It's still relevant. And I wish they would do a follow-up. I wish they would do. Any producers out there? I think it was Banyan Productions. I know that I'm still in contact with a lot of you people. Reach out to me, Banyan Productions. We love to do a follow-up and show where we are today. And if you need a producer to do it, call me. But anyway, I don't want to get too far off topic, but that's people were asking me about the scar on my stomach and offering, cocoa butter and Ambi. It ain't gonna work. That's black people. We got keloids. It ain't like it's nothing like just a regular thing. That's just something that's just not going away. And I don't want it. I'm cool with it because something beautiful came out of it, and I would not trade that for anything in the world. Well, let me check my notes. Handy dandy notes here. Well, first off, I want to say we have a new partner. We're affiliated with Ambassador Watches. That campaign launched this week. So, I'm very happy about that. If you're a business, you have to affiliate yourself with businesses that complement your brand. And there were there were actually other watch companies that reached out to us through social media. And it was just something about Ambassador Watches that I can't. First of all, the professionalism of the staff, the people that we've dealt with, the people that we talk with, marketing ideas, I just top-notch people. And we just said that we'll do everything we could possibly do to promote their phenomenal brand. So this video today is brought to you by Ambassador Watches. You can go check it out at www.maddpop.com. If you click to their page from our page, you'll be able to get a free watch case, and I think it holds up to about 5 or 6 watches. So you'll be all set. I mean, you'll just start buying watches, and you'll already have a nice leather case for it. And all you have to do to get that case is picture and post, Instagram, tag us. That's it. So head on over after you watch this video, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that. Then head on over to maddpop and take advantage of that deal. Okay. So let's get to the topic at hand. All right. So I just found out this week Okay, this week, I don't know when it happened, but I just found out this week that our good friend and Philly native, Meek Mill, yes, Meek Mill has been granted another hearing in another court. Can we get an amen and a round of applause? Yes. Can we? Yes. 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 Hallelujah. 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 Yes. So, Meek Mill, who is a Philly native and well loved here, he has went well above, just the greatest of heights. And I know maybe sometime in his own life, he probably didn't feel like he would see past the troubles that he found himself in. And, no one should be dealing with that long of probation. I don't really know the details of the case, but I do know that he has been on probation for a very long time. I don't know if it's I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, if it's probation, but I know that it's been a long time, and I think that if I'm remembering correctly, that he felt like the person that was presiding over the case, it was some type of bias, negative bias against him. I think that's, what the issue is, or why he would need a new, obviously something's going on, or it was something to look further into if he's been granted a new hearing in a new court. So, again, we want to give him a round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. Hallelujah, hallelujah, yes. But, well, congratulations to him. Congratulations to him. I know that that's something that he's been fighting for a long time. So, I know he's feel good about what's going on. And we're happy for him. Let's talk law. Now, like I said, I don't know the details of that situation, but I do know that a lot of people find themselves in that type of situation because they do not have proper legal assistance. And I'm saying this because I'm not going to ever stop letting you guys know the importance of our other sponsor, Legal Shield. I personally use them myself, okay? I personally use them. Our staff personally uses them. And I can tell you that they are amazing. Okay? I think a lot of times in our community, we're more reactive and not preventative. It's very beneficial to have a lawyer that you can contact for any reason to get legal advice. I don't want to make it a classism type of thing, but it's to get to certain heights, it's changing your mindset. Rich people don't do anything without consulting a lawyer. Nothing. And when I'm not saying black people, but I'm saying people like myself, which has not been, and that could be anybody, not born with a silver spoon in your mouth. We don't think about a lawyer until we get into a jam. And, sometimes by that time it's already too late. You don't want to be like that. You want to be preventative. You want to call someone before you get knee deep in hot water. Before you sign a contract, even down to a rental agreement. You want to, it doesn't matter whether it's a rent to own your furniture agreement. You want to be able to, they look over everything for you. And to make sure you understand what you're signing. That's important. The people that you go to for these services are not going to sit there and go through every detail with you. That is the importance of you having a lawyer that is going to go through whatever contract that you have and see what you think it is doesn't match what this paper say. Okay, so you don't want to sign something and then be liable for it, and now you have to get a lawyer, which is going to cost you quadruple more than having a service with a small monthly fee that you probably, I'm pretty sure, spend on fast food or anything else a month that gets you all of these benefits. And you can go over to our website at www.maddpop.com and click legal help. I think I touched on a little bit about the wills before. I love my partners at Legal Shield. I was talking to one of them earlier, and he was telling me something I didn't even know, that they're still fighting over Prince's estate. And the family has already spent, the family has already spent like over $40 million in lawyers' fees. Y'all might as well just open the door and let the money fly out. Are you serious? Are you serious? When all you have to do is get a will. It's chaos. And let me tell you, it don't matter whether you got $40 million or $40 in the bank. It's going to get crazy. Okay? That's just how it is. When it takes 2 seconds, write down, well, more than 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. It does not take long to just say, especially if you ain't got much. Come on, just say, this go to this person, this go to that person. Let's lawyer make this official. And then you're done with it. And then if there's any changes, you can revise it. He was also telling me a story about, now this was crazy. I usually look at, because when I heard this, I almost fell out. He said that a husband, he passed, and he was with his second wife, but he never changed his will, and everything that he had went to the first wife. And in the state that they were in, that's it. The will is it. So imagine that second wife. Ooh, I know that she was heated. So even if you're with somebody, especially if you've been with somebody who's been married for a while or a couple times or whatever, you want to make sure, look, let's get this together now. I don't know what, you and whoever had, but Um, let's make sure it's up to date. So you want to always, any life changes that happen, you want to be able to revise, not just make, but revise. He something was going on with Aretha Franklin. He was telling me too that they did find a will of hers, but it was two versions, like a handwritten one or this and that. I have no idea. I know it gets crazy. Like I said, it can get. I mean, I used to watch like this show that just would be talking about different celebrities, and I don't mean to laugh because it'd be like 1,000 kids coming out the blue that they ain't never heard of. Then that gets crazy. So, because it's never a will. So you got to get protected. You have to get protected because it's you don't want to leave that burden on people that may not fulfill your wishes. And it's very simple. And just hearing all these horror stories, because I know they're going to be fighting over Prince's stuff for a long time, especially since he's coming out with a new album that we're going to enjoy, but, they may not be able to listen to the music as clearly and as beautifully as we will, because they'll still be fighting. Okay, so let's look at the notes. All right, Meek Mill and his situation. Now, thank God Meek Mill was able to turn his situation around and become a top-selling #1 rapper. But that story does not happen to everyone. A lot of times people find themselves in Meek Mill's situation and they are trapped. They don't ever have the money just from the beginning to get themselves out of the situation, and they find themselves in it for a long time without any help. So you want to be able to have someone that you can talk to that's not a public defender. Nothing against them. Nothing against them. If you don't have this service, you better hold on to them with their life, for your life, because that's all you got if you don't have the money to be paying the top lawyers. So I'm not hating on anybody or diminishing their value, because they're giving of themselves, to be honest. But with that, people are imagine something that's free. Everybody's flocking to it. So that one person caseload can probably be so overwhelming, okay? Whereas you have your personal attention with your own lawyer, and for a small monthly fee, less than 3 or 4 number 5s. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. A month. And some people probably buy it a day. Like, it's not a want. It's a need. I cannot stress enough. Thank goodness for Meek Mill getting out of his situation. Well, he's not out of the situation, but he has an avenue that he's been fighting for so long, and we're happy that his voice, because he does a lot, and he does bring a lot of positive attention to the city. He still is relevant in the city. It has a lot of connections in this city. So, the benefit of not having him held bound with all this crap, it helps, the whole morale of the whole city. But everybody's not going to have that story. Everybody's not going to have that turnaround. Meek Mill is the exception. Now, what he's doing now should be the rule. Getting his legal stuff in order. And I'm so happy. I'm so proud of him. And I know his family is proud as well. You can have that same story. Don't get caught in a trap. Don't get caught in a trap, because that's you want to be able to have preventative help. Okay? You want to be able to, from the time, you can able to talk to someone, able to give you counsel, numerous consultations. Because when you're in the jam, when you're in the thick of the jam, them fees gonna go up. Them fees are going to go up, not through this service. I'm talking about if you go to whoever ABC, law firm, they're going to whatever need that you have, and however serious it is, and however much time they think they're going to have to put into it, those fees are going to go up, 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 up. Okay, so you want to be able to make this a part of your monthly bills. And it's not much. $20-something a month gives you all of that. Someone that you can call 24 hours a day in an emergency. Someone that will review your traffic tickets. Someone that will review your leases, any contracts. Help you write a will. Help you get an uncontested divorce. Landlord-tenant disputes. Neighbor disputes. Even if you go to a civil court and like say the courts that's on TV, which I love, like the Judge Judy's and the Judge Mathis's and stuff. Say if you go to those type of shows to fight your own case, wouldn't it be great to call a lawyer beforehand to guide you and give you advice? A lot of people ruin their own case by their own actions. And I hate to see that, because they're Judge Mathis be zinging at people. He be zinging the mess out of people. Like, people will talk themselves out their own money. And I just like, oh my gosh, shut up. He be like, I'm about to rule for you. Now, you sure you want to say something else? All right, go ahead. Say something else. All right, see, you done messed your case up. Case dismissed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, he is funny. And but, like, wouldn't it be good to have someone that you can communicate with, to ask all those questions? You're not just going in, you could be a little bit more confident going in and into whatever situation you have, knowing you have had consultation with a lawyer. You know how much they cost, consultation with a lawyer? I still have the text on my phone before I got the service as I would not even be paying probably in a year for this service what that person just taught me, just asked me for one consultation. Okay, and I have been able to use this service time and time again, can call them every day if I want to. If I need to, not if I want to, if I need to. That's the important part. You know, it's better to have it and don't need it than to need it and don't have it. And you can get it right on our website, www.maddpop.com. Click legal help, or you can call 1-844-268-6767. Someone will ask you a few questions of what's the purpose or what's the need that you want. What's your immediate need if you have some, or you just want to have the service like myself. I just like to have, it's something I feel like it's important. If I can go out and spend on frivolous this and frivolous that, I can do this. And this is something that is priority for real. So, but that's Legal Shield. That is our show today. We want to thank you for stopping by. Again, congratulations to Meek Mill. We're happy for him. I know his family's proud of him. And the streets are always proud of him. He makes great music. And he represents the city well. And we wish him the best going forward. And Legal Shield. www.maddpop.com. Click legal help. You can click the link from there and do it right online. Sign up right online. And someone will contact you and walk you through everything. And the reason why it's a consultation before, because we want to make sure that you're actually getting what you need. You don't want to be, because there's a whole bunch of things that this service provides. You can also, if you have a business, if it's geared towards business, then you'll just be getting a business plan, which will help you with all of your licenses, your taxes, and this and all that type of stuff, whatever trademarks and copyrights and everything that you need to get, making sure that you're looking over all those type of contracts and contractors and all that type of stuff. They have a business plan. They have a CDL plan for truck drivers. I mean, CDL plan, yes. We do protect truck drivers as well. And like I said, it's just the basic plan, and that will give you all of the consultations and stuff. And that's just covers your bases. Cover your behind. As my mom used to always say that, cover your ass sets. But yeah, that's our show. Make sure that you like, subscribe. We got a lot of good things going on. You have to go to our website to check it out. You can also reach us on Twitter and Instagram at maddpop records. And let me see what else we have going on. Let me see, do I have anything on my notes here? I think I went over that. Yeah. Visit us at maddpop.com. we have, oh, yes, we have a business conference coming up August 11th, 2019, this year. It's a business networking conference. And I think that that's going to be the topic of our next discussion. See, that was supposed to be the topic of this podcast here, which it was supposed to be networking, vendoring. You know, we talked about business. Are you a shark? Now we got to talk about how to expand your business and expand your network, to expand your net worth. And but once I heard about that Meek Mill situation, I was just like so excited for him. And since we do already partner with a company that I feel like if more of us, and I'm not talking about race, but I'm talking about people who are not born with a silver spoon in their mouth, would be more preventative, a lot of those situations like Meek Mill saw himself in for a long time out of his life, long time, it could be avoided. You definitely want to get this plan. I would not tell you anything that I don't have myself. I fully endorse. And this ain't nothing. This is serious. Fully endorse. And Meek Mill is the proof how serious it can be. And it can get worse than that. He is the exception. But I mean, it always has to be one, because now he is the example. He's the example. And he has the platform to really make some changes. You know, we appreciate him. Salute. Yes, brother. Keep doing your thing. All right. Yes. We're going to get out of here. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We need subscribers because we want to go live. We want to go live. We want to be able to take phone calls. We want to get your opinion. I don't want to just be telling you about my point of view. I want to hear your point of view of things. So don't just watch the video, because we have more views than subscribers. So we don't just watch the videos. Subscribe. That way we can go live and talk about it. We got to talk about it, because people may have I know that a lot of these topics are hot topics. They're hot topics, and everybody excuse me, everybody have their own opinion. So check us out, maddpop.com. We appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe so we can go live and we can talk more. All right, Mad Pop out.